Alright, hello and welcome to another episode of the Manchester United Career Mode. I believe I might be mistaken because my timing is awful, but I think this will be the first of Saturday's double uploads. I might be wrong. It might be actually Friday's upload. Either way, we've got some career mode today, and it is gonna be against not Salernitana because I've been doing a player career on the off screen. But we will go into the Man United career, and I believe it's Burnley? Unless we played Burnley and it's Leeds or Leicester. It might. Final guess is Leeds. Is it Leeds or Leicester? But I can't remember which one. It's Leicester. Well, yeah, I got one out of two. I guess I thought it was gonna be Leeds, but close. So today we've got Leicester. Is this transfer deadline day after this? It is. Oh, it is. And then we've got two internationals. So this is going to be quite a long episode then, because we've got two internationals. We've got the Leicester game, and then we've got an international game. I believe it's international friendly, and not an actual Euro qualifier. I'm gonna VAR that real quick before we get to the episode here properly. If it's a Euro qualifier, then I'll kind of just I'll let it visual sim. But if it's a whatchamacallit, an international friendly, I'll literally visual sim. Okay, it's a Euro qualifier. It's the last of the Euro qualifiers actually. So what we're gonna do is we'll do the Leicester game, play that, and then we'll sim the Ukraine game, and then to kick off next episode, we will sim the Sweden game and play Palace. And then for Sunday's double uploads, it's Juventus and Liverpool. That's a fucker of a double upload, but we need to get the team gelled a bit better together, I think, before we're ready for those teams. But it's not been a bad start looking at the Premier League. We've won 2 out of 2 already, but they've been close games, closest games than I've expected. Sheffield United and Burnley have been our opponents so far. Take a look, as you can see, we beat Burnley 1-0, and we beat Sheffield United 2-1. It was very close. They pushed very hard for points, and we ended up taking 3 points off of both of them, but it was very difficult. Burnley especially, they just wouldn't let you through. But Leicester hopefully will be a different kettle of fish. Hopefully we could cruise to victory against Leicester, but they've had a good start as well, undefeated so far this season. Before we get into the squad lineup though, or picking the lineup, let's take a look at some of the news. Manchester United missed chance to double lead against Burnley. Van der Beek's failed attempt left Manchester United unable to double the lead against Burnley. Should be talking really about the Sancho one. Meslier debut, where's he gone? He's gone to Leicester. Oh, so he'll go to Leicester, but he won't come to Man United. Fucking fine. You know, fine. We've got a straightforward Champions League group stage draw, apparently. We haven't at all, because we've got Juventus, Ajax, and Galatasaray. Juventus, obviously, are probably the most difficult one, but Ajax are still decent, and Galatasaray are alright. We took a look at their teams at the end of last episode. It ain't going to be easy, but it ain't going to be impossible. Now, the problem is here. De Gea gets a clean sheet last game, and Donnarumma didn't keep a clean sheet in his game. So do I go Donnarumma or do I go De Gea? We're going to striker today. In fact, no, we're not. We're going one striker. I need to get Donny and Bellingham involved a bit more. There's an international break after this, to be fair. So, Bruno will come in here, of course. And we're going to start Ronaldo on his own up top, which could be interesting. Donny's not on the left. Why would Donny be on the left? Sancho there. Donny will get the start. I don't want to keep having Rashford as backup, but this squad is just unreal. This squad is ridiculous. And none of these youth players are going for whatever fucking reason. At the end of the window, we'll release 2 anyway. Just so we've got a little bit of cutting done, but it's just annoying because I can't get rid of the players I want to get rid of. This backline is looking fucking fire, by the way. Shaw or Cucurella? That's a good question. I think the answer is Cucurella. No, it's not. It's Shaw today, I think. McTominay, Van der Beek. Alright, okay. Bruno Fernandes will get the armband, and that is how we'll look for the game against Leicester. Looking at Leicester's squad first, they'll buy low in between the sticks. Christensen and Botman as the wide mid. Oh, the fullbacks, sorry. Castagna and Tapsoba as the centre backs, and Didi and Souček as the centre midfield options. I was considering bringing in Souček, but we've got a new target potentially. I'm not 100% if I'm going to sign him yet. I might promote from within. Bellarabi right mid, Barnes left mid, Cabrais centre attacking mid, and up front, Patson Daka at the King Power Stadium. As for us, De Gea in goal, Sean Hakimi as the fullbacks, Gvardiol and Meccano as the centre backs, McTominay CDM, Van de Beek centre mid, Fernandes, Cam and captain, Sancho will be the left mid, Alexander will be the right mid. He's 84 now, fucking hell. No fucking, there's no ceiling to his potential. He's the same rating now as Cristiano Ronaldo. Speaking of the devil, he's up top today as the striker. So, let's see what we can do at the King Power. Alright, let's get some practice done. The first bit of FIFA I've played today. Played a bit of Xbox today. I've hit both posts. This is fucking prank, mate. There we go. Finish that, Bruin. We'll do one more shot. There we go. Didn't even hit a target. Didn't need to. We're just that good. We're so good that we avoid the targets.
And hello to you from the English Midlands. We're here at the King Power Stadium.
English Midlands? Is Leicester the Midlands? I guess.
Ready to provide all the technical and tactical analysis is Stuart Robson. I'm very much looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League. It's Leicester City taking on Manchester United.
Thanks, Derek. We'll both be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, pinning the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully we get a really good game here.
Well, you can probably see why we're focusing on this fellow as one to watch. Stuart, in particular, what do you expect to see from him?
Well, Derek, I thought he was brilliant last time out. Scored a couple of goals, but it was his general play as well that was excellent. Coming short to receive the ball, making runs in behind defenders. He was outstanding, and I'm sure we're going to see more of the same today.
Well, here's how Leicester City will line up.
Well, in this shape, if their wide players stay high up the pitch and get enough of the ball, it's a very attacking lineup. But if they drop too deep, they will then leave the centre-forward isolated, and it could be difficult for them.
And here's the lineup for Manchester United. David De Gea starts in goal. Luke Shaw starts with Achraf Hakimi in the fullback positions. And the focal point in attack today is Cristiano Ronaldo.
I'd say we're ready, but we need to keep getting these 3 points on the board if we're going to be the Premier League champions early on. Can't drop any points early, or we'll immediately fall out of the race. Sancho has immediately received that here.
Getting forward.
Can we start early here? Ronaldo into Bruno. He's giving it a try from range. Top scorer so far this season, joint top scorer, Bruno Fernandes. Gvardiol wins a header. It comes to Luke Shaw. Starting off strong. Sancho has Botman on toast here. Surely he does. Turns him inside out. McTominay. That was for Donny. This will be for Donny if it wasn't an off-balance pass. That's going to go to the keeper or to Gvardiol. If De Gea keeps playing good, he's going to get back to starting, and Donnarumma will be the backup, which would be mental because I just paid a fucking ton for him. But I mean, the competition's good between both of them, really. If one plays bad, I can just switch the other one in. They're both very good goalkeepers. Not a handball. It's not going near my hand. Oh, it's gone near his hand. I was waiting for the free kick to be given, to be honest. I didn't realise it was them that handballed it. Hakimi, that's a fucking ping and a half. Alexander keeps it in. I don't remember putting that much power on it from Hakimi.
Bruno Fernandes.
Ronaldo to Bruno. Well, it was meant to be back to Ronaldo, but I pressed the wrong button, so I can understand why it's not going right there.
Manchester United last time out against Burnley.
That's going out a little bit wide here for Leicester. Barnes on the inside. It's going to be saved by De Gea. Wasn't great defending there by Hakimi and Upamecano on that side. Luckily, we ain't a goal down. Harvey Barnes not able to finish that one off somehow. Corner Leicester.
And he's fired over the corner.
Delivery in. Guardiola gets it clear. Going as far as Cabrais again.
Good technique displayed.
Offside.
Well, the attack finally comes to nothing.
I guess Daka wasn't offside. He just passed it to De Gea. Fair enough. Cheers, mate. Ronaldo's going to get the space here. Not a lot of options on though. He's going to have to just take it on himself. Can he get De Gea an assist?
No,
Not quite.
And a big chance at that, Derek. He should have
You
put
expect
them in the
Ronaldo
driving
to score
seat there.
that. Nearly got his goalkeeper an assist there. Just past the post. Cristiano Ronaldo scores that most of the time, but obviously as his career is declining, his form might be declining as well. So they got a very good contribution last season, despite the fact he was injured for a lot of it. So I don't know if that's the case. I can't just go for Ronaldo nostalgia train for every game just to start Ronaldo all the time. We need to start each striker equally. Nunez hasn't really had a look in just yet, but he will get very, very soon.
Corner coming up.
That didn't go off the pitch. That didn't go off the pitch. Did it? It should have done. I pressed to pass it. Oh, it did. I tried to pass it way before it went off the pitch. I don't know what the game's doing there. If they score from his corner, I feel a little bit robbed, to be honest with you. This season feels a lot harder than last season, despite the fact that the difficulty is the same. The sliders are still the same. I haven't changed anything in that regard. I may do as the season goes on, but I haven't changed anything in that regard yet. This feels a lot harder.
Trying to deliver it accurately.
Donny, not headed in the correct direction. I thought maybe De Gea would clean it up, but McCann forced to just boot it miles.
Over to Alex for the details.
Yeah, it's a goal for Spurs.
McTominay intercepts, gets it to Bruno. If Alexander can make the space, and also if we could lock onto him, we could have had a good attack there.
Entertaining stuff so far here, Derek.
Thanks as always to Alex Scott.
Handball. Oh no, it's offside, I think.
Back onside.
Well, he needs to show greater awareness there and hold on to the ball a fraction longer.
It's one of the weirdest offsides I've seen in a while. I thought it was just a handball. Vardiol. Bruno. Alta Sancho barely used Finley Alexander in this game just yet. We've not needed to though. We've never been at that side. How does that not go directly to Van de Beek? I could have put it more to him direct if I tried. Bellarabi.
Still passing it around with authority.
Botman tackled by Shaw in the prime of his life. Sancho. Maybe we do need to get a bit outright here to Finley Alexander. Maybe that'll kickstart some attacks here. That's such a fucking shit pass. That's meant to be a through ball as well. I think that's the problem. We've barely been able to get Alexander involved. I think that if we can get involved a bit more, we might get a bit more of a chance. He's very good with the assists so far this season as Alexander. I don't know why Hakimi is going with Upamecano. Could not tell you. Space out for Botman now on the right. Into the middle. Going to head straight into the hands of David De Gea. Alexander. Onto Donny. This has been a bit of a... It's been a bit of a dead game if I'm being truth be told. There's not been many chances in it.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Donny making the run that Finley Alexander should be making. Ronaldo. Bruno. Oh, it's straight at Bailo. It was on the weak foot as well. I don't know how much chance we'd have of scoring that. It could be a fucking fantastic cut here for Leicester. Bellarabi is through. It's a save and it's cleared by Hakimi just about. Guardiola blocks. It should be 1-0 Leicester. Why is Alexander just refusing to make runs now?
Alexander.
Finlay Alexander now with the ball.
Position this for United to find themselves in.
That's what you should be scared of if you're Leicester.
Ronaldo.
Ronaldo.
Well, the
Oh,
keeper
it's
did.
just
Well,
over, man. I
that's
can't.
just exceptional. He
I'm
reacted
finding it really
so
difficult to
quickly
score
there.
at the moment. I don't know if I'm just bad at shooting or if shooting's changed. Was that a save? I think it might have been a save. It was a save. Okay, then I'm just bullying myself for no reason. Fernandes. I'm going to aim it for Ronaldo, but good for... okay, it's just a keeper. It looked onto Meccano anyway, which is not what I wanted. But, is the way it is. Finlay Alexander gets in the way brilliantly. Can he turn his man? He can! Oh, it's not going to fall for a second time.
Well, he's made up for his mistake.
Finlay Alexander did so well to intercept that and get in off the right, but couldn't find the finish to put us 1-0 up here at the King Power.
The Foxes moving the ball forward. What can they do from here?
Oh, I've fucked it here.
Can be troublesome. Delivered into the box.
That should be De Gea's, but he's not going to come for it for some reason. We get it away, and Donny's on the run. That's where we need Alexander to be also running. Ronaldo, Bruno, Sancho. Tries to get away from Botman. We'll have to bring it back around. McTominay into Ronaldo. No, Bruno, sorry. Oh, he's at the fucking post. I can't believe this game. He did it in training and before the match as well. He's done it again.
So 2 minutes of stoppage time here. Well, the
2 minutes for the break here. Can Leicester break through? Can United break through? Neither have yet. And it looks like neither will before the half-time period begins. We might get one more chance. I doubt it. We've been tackled. Free kick. We'll fuss if we do, if we don't. I'm happy to just keep possession just in the middle. We are going to get a chance though. Ronaldo. Oh, you've got to be joking me, ref. I'm just playing the perfect ball through to Bruno. Whether we're going to score or not.
You might say he'll be happy with some aspects of his performance so far, but
I would like
not
a chance.
every aspect, Stuart.
Well, he didn't contribute enough in that first half. I think he needs to work harder to get on the ball. He was far too static. In my view, he's
0-0 at the break. Neither team able to break through the other. Leicester have had their chances, we've had our chances. It's been a very even game. It looks like, or it feels like, it's going to be a one-goal game here again. Crystal Palace leading Burnley, Liverpool leading Sheffield United, Spurs leading Newcastle, and Arsenal and Manchester City are drawing currently. Taking a look at the match facts at the break then. 58 to 42 in terms of possession, 6 shots to 5. 2.6 sorry to 1.6 expected goals. If you want to say one of the teams has got an edge, you'd say that we do have the edge thus far, but it really has been a very tight game.
As anticipated, plenty of talking points so far, and now
this feels like a different Leicester to the one I faced last year, where they didn't know where their goals were coming from, where their creation was coming from, where it was all coming from. Because a lot of Leicester players who start at Leicester in career mode in season 1 have moved on at this point. But they've actually signed quite well, and they've got tactical, and they have just slid through the back of Bruno, which has been given no advantage. But okay, fair enough, I guess. Son. Alexander, what's up, lad? What is fucking going on with Alexander? Did something happen with the tactics? We just cap your arse. He's like, oh, I'm doing the cap your arse tactic today, mate. Bellarabi. Closed down by Shaw. It's going to go for a corner, I think.
Has awarded a corner following that touch.
Well, they've been frustrated for quite a while now, but these fans have suddenly come to life.
Corner, Leicester, Cabrais, McTominay to Gavardiol. Ronaldo should have got that, but it's a great tackle. Bruno. I don't know why I said he should have got that. It was aimed at him, is pretty much what I'm saying. Donny has put no power on that. Alexander's going to have to come back for it. That's a foul. That's awful from fucking Donny van der Beek, by the way. The back pass was not what was required there. A good pass sends Alexander potentially through, or at least available to make a chance. But it's drawn a foul from the left back. I don't know why De Gea is halfway up the pitch. Bellarabi will make way for Ousmane Dembele. You might be questioning why Dembele didn't start, and I'm also questioning that. If you've got Ousmane Dembele, why do you not start him? Finlay Alexander. Gonna try and make some room out here on the left to swing a ball in, perhaps. Opting to play it off to Sancho.
And he read it superbly.
And I wanted to play it to Van de Beek, but he just wouldn't move. And I thought he would when the ball was moved towards him, but guess not. Patson Daka could be through here, ladies and gents. Never mind. If Meccano recovers very, very well. Donny to Alexander. Oh my god, nobody fucking moves on his team. Well done, Donald.
A good and fair challenge.
Ronaldo.
Can they forge ahead? No.
There we go. Oh, it's not in. What?
Big chance at that, Derek.
I was getting ready to celebrate. Fucking hell, man. We're making some changes around here. Donny has been suspect all day, and Bellingham can have a little run out. I didn't put Senate back on the bench. Oops. Oh well. Aussie men's coming on as well. Ronaldo's not been cutting the mustard today.
United have been getting
I'm really seriously considering loaning Nunez before the window closes, you know. I might put him on the loan list and see what I get. I don't want to sell him because he's not really had a chance at the club. I don't know how much I'm going to use him, and he deserves to be playing more than he is. That being said, figure it out as we go. Hakimi intercepts Alexander.
Well, let's join Alex Scott because Alex, I believe there's been a goal in the Burnley match.
Alexander tries to get to Aussie men. It's not quite going to make it to him, unfortunately. Now Leicester are through with Usman Dembele. If Meccano, De Gea comes out and grabs after the Meccano header. We can go, please. We need a goal. Can't be arsed with 0-0 draws. Most boring games to ever play. Bellingham to Aussie men. Need a goal, you know where to go. Victor Aussie men. Needs something on here. Doesn't have anything on, really. Bruno. Yeah, pass it to offside McTominay. Sick game. I've in for Alexander, just for anyone who's not aware of how football works. "25 minutes to go. Still not a goal here at the King Power. It really has been whoever scores is going to win kind of game. Oh, for the love of God, really hope it isn't Leicester. I don't know why we're lagging. We shouldn't be. Internet should be okay today. Was that their shot? I torch his back. I didn't even see him there. If Meccano heads it. Oh, it's just not quite got to Bellingham, but De Gea's got his near post. That confused the shit out of me. His near post, he saved that. That really confused me. I didn't see anyone else there. Hakimi. Right, I'm going to have to fucking ask questions here. I don't know where his passes are going. I don't know where my players are. I'm pausing out of anger. We're not making any changes. We need a goal ASAP Rocky if we want to continue the way we're going, but we don't deserve one.
Well, just to point you in the right direction, we have more
Just keep pressing and hoping. Palace next in the Prem after international break. Of course they get the goal, of course. They don't deserve it, but they get it. You know, it makes perfect, total sense. FIFA 22, ladies and gents. FIFA 22.
Well, here it is again, and it was never
I've got a defender right there, but God forbid he defends. God forbid he marks the run. You know, that'd be too much to ask. Gvardiol has to get across quicker. I don't know what De Gea's fucking saving stance is. Leicester got a lead. Fuck off, man. When I said it was a one-goal game, I was hoping we'd get the bastard goal. We've got a fucking rally now, lads. We've got a bloody rally.
What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here?
Oh, fuck off. Bellingham. Yeah. Pardon?
Well, clearly in the mood to make
What's happened there then with Meccano? Is he just fucking...
really well today.
Oh, mate. I can already tell I'm going to get pissed off at this football match. De Gea saved it well. Not that he knew much about it by the look of it, but he saved it. We've been struggling the start of this season. Everyone else seems to have upgraded their teams. Ndidi for Boubacar Kamara, who I was considering. I think I've got another idea potentially. I don't know if we're still going to go for him. I don't know if he should really be a backup at any team, but
Now sending
we're
it in.
considering. How does Aussie men not get that? Game leaves me stunned sometimes. Stunned silence. Can't counter because there's nobody to counter to. Aussie men. Alexander, or not Alexander, Fernandez doesn't come into space. Like he would, silly me. Now I don't know where Hakimi's going. Didn't want to be Hakimi. Bellingham could cover. Finlay Alexander
Well,
off the right here.
To Alex Scott, shall we? Because someone has scored in the Arsenal game.
It's a second goal for Manchester City. It's now 2-1.
How was that fucking gone to what? I can't play this fucking game. Bellingham is in open space. I'm aiming it down there. How does that decide to lock onto fucking Aussie men? Fuck
you,
off, bruv. The game is actually robbing me
Counter-attacking,
blind at
very
this
much
point.
an option. Well, that break looks promising, but
Hakimi,
nothing
Alexander.
coming from it.
Which broke Christensen's
Manchester United
ankles.
know they've got to get on the front foot with time the enemy. This could level it.
And there's the Sancho. Aussie men.
Just
I
cleared
can't get
away
a fucking ball through, man. Oh, it's going to be a loss, I think. I don't know how Gvardiol's lost that header. Bellingham to McTominay. The
Couldn't keep
touch
it.
just fucking fucked me. Fuck off, man. And I can't, for some reason, go back Hakimi. That's cool, I guess.
Crossing towards the far post. Unable to get a
Gvardiol,
ball in
good
the
block.
way.
If Meccano gets it clear, only as far as Kamara.
And the keeper flings
De Gea
himself
makes a
at the
save.
ball.
I'm kind of vexed, to be honest, because I feel like we've had the better chances. And at the end of the day, it looks like we're going to drop points. We're going to lose. I suppose it's just the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. And maybe it'll get something out of this game, but I doubt it, to be honest. They've been very good defensively. Again, it's just annoying, and they're making more changes just to waste time. Patson Daka coming off for Borja Iglesias. It's a corner kick.
Can he deliver it with accuracy? Clears it
Aussie
away.
man.
Dembele.
Playing so
It's
well, man.
McCallum.
Can't get close to him.
And that came off
Blocked
the
again.
defender, so
Corner.
it'll be a corner.
Can't lie, I feel a little bit hard done by. But, I mean, they made more chances the second half, so it's a little bit more. I'm a little bit less angry than I was, but it's still annoying how we can't put the ball in the back of the net with players that, like, the ones we've got. I'm now annoyed again. It just doesn't add up somehow.
Well, here it is again, and you have to say it's the perfect delivery into the danger
How does
area,
Botman
which
score
makes it a
from-
fairly simple finish in the end. It's a really good
Bellingham's
goal.
right there. Whoever's on the line decides not to jump. I'm not blaming De Gea today by any means because he's had a good performance, but I'm going to give Donnarumma the nod against Palace.
So
It's just
2-0
one of
now.
those days. Everybody has those days, and we've had one today. We deserve more out of this game than we're going to get. Unfortunately.
Osimhen. Bruno
We
Fernandes.
score one soon, there might be an improbable
And that's an
comeback, but
important
it ain't,
intervention.
that man. Gvardiol gets the ball back, however, Bellingham
An unforced error,
into
you've got to
Aussie
say.
man. Nobody on my team wants to move today. We all just want to be statues, not the ball just fucking comes to us. Alexander in particular has pissed me off with his movement today. I've tried to make him do runs, he just hasn't done them. I tout him so much, I like hype him up so much, and he's just been so fucking whack today.
Bellingham.
Annoying a little bit, to be honest.
Wanted to
And
keep
Bellingham's
it
just
but
running the wrong direction. I've not even in my stick there. Cool. Well, You win some, you lose some. They're really going to get third. They're really going to be allowed to get third here. Lovely. Cheers, FIFA.
Teammate and support. And it's come off.
Great save, De Gea. Yeah, thanks, FIFA. No, I really appreciate it, mate. I really appreciate it. That's fair and just. Fair and balanced. I understand fully. That makes a lot of sense. Thank you, FIFA, for being such a good game.
Well, here it is again, and I feel a bit sorry for the goalkeeper because he makes a very good save to start with. Where are his defenders following in? It's the attackers that get there first, and it's a very good finish.
I just don't have words for this fucking shit sometimes. I was happy when it was 1-0 because it was 1-0 and it's a fair reflection of the game and it's a fair defeat. But it's now 3-0 because the game just likes to fucking piss me off. There's no need for it to be 3-0. 2-0 should have done it. The game should have been over. The ball was at the halfway line at the 6-minute mark, and there was no need to build another chance out of that. And then even then, I save the fucking shot, and he just goes straight back to him. It's so fucking biased sometimes.
Too many players below par, and not enough energy all around the pitch. A really worrying performance for me.
What a stupid game. I'll say we deserve to lose because Leicester were fucking phenomenal in the second half. But it shouldn't have been a 3-0. And we should have had something in that game, like a goal or at least something to show that we were there. Because that's not a 3-0 loss in my book. Botman and Caprice got 2 fucking injury time goals. Don't tell me that's not scripted. So stupid. The way the Botmans went in, the way they just bounced back to Cabrice. Botman's header was phenomenal, I guess, but like, it's just so dumb. I guess they do deserve it based on the stats second half. They were the better team, absolutely, second half, but I don't think it was a 3-0. And I will stand by that. 60 to 40 in terms of possession, however, 14 shots to 7. 5.6 expected goals to 2.8. I don't know what they've done with their team, but they've fucking done well with it. Could actually contend for Champions League. Man of the match goes to De Gea. It just shows how much he did, even though he let 3 in. 6 saves out of the 9 shots he had on his goal. Best outfield player was Donny, and that tells you something when Donny was the best player, because he was fucking wank today, misplacing everything. Man of the match for Leicester was Ronaldo, Cabrice. Goal to assist. I don't know why we're not getting player pictures. Maybe Ronaldo Cabrice doesn't have one. Goal to assist for him, 8.7. Sven Botman with a goal and an 8. Bilo doing decent to keep a clean sheet today. Pain in the arse, really, but it is what it is. Passing Daka also with a goal at 7.5. And Leicester do one over on us, to be fair. I'm a little bit annoyed, 'cause, like I said, shouldn't be 3-0, but I'm not going to dwell on it. We'll move and we'll hopefully get stronger. Sometimes you just get dealt a fucking shitty hand.
For a second about the match?
You just have to take it. I'm not upset about the loss, of course. I'm just upset about the scoreline of said loss. Can't win every week, but we want to win most of the time if we want to be Premier League champions here. I said at the start we couldn't afford to drop any more points or any points early on, and we've gone and fucking dropped points. I don't really know how. What do you mean we never looked like score? We have fucking perfect chances. Bruno hit the post. We were second best, yes, but we deserved a goal out of that. Cabrice is a dangerous player. He was a fucking pain in the arse. If he's a regen, we're going in for him. I don't care. I'll give him his credit. At the end of the day, he was decent. Fucking fucked me over anyway. Can't say I'm a great admirer of him, I don't even know who he is. I didn't know
Thanks
who he was.
so much for your time.
Before he ripped my team apart. I can't say I'm not annoyed, because I am, but that's just the breaks you get in the Premier League. Somehow our rating has got up to 90. Oh shit, yeah, deadline day will be soon. In fact, deadline day is today. Brighton want Brandon Williams. Didn't we sign, or didn't we sell Brandon Williams somewhere else? Bear with me. My phone's bugging out, which is why I've not done anything on the game yet. Give me a second. Alright, we're good. Okay, so did we not Sell him. Or accept an offer. Palace. I think. Oh, we rose it up a little bit and they rejected it. We're gonna try it again, but I'm not gonna. In fact, no, I'm not. I'm not gonna risk it. We need him gone. I was gonna ask for a bit more, but I don't want him to stick around. No offense to Brandon Williams. He's a good player, but he won't fit in the team. It needs to be a team where he fits in. Is that him, Gonzo? Brandon Williams will be going to Brighton for the season. Well, for not just season, for his career. Continuation of his career. Now, I was thinking on it, and I think what we are going to do is we are going to sign a backup CDM. And it ain't going to be Federico. Fucking hell, he's come along big time. Some of these players have come along really well. Camavinga would be one I would go for. But he wouldn't be a backup, he'd be a main player. I am thinking of going to go for Maxence Kakare. I think. Just because he could grow a bit, and he probably wouldn't be opposed to being on the bench. The team will not sell his player, but we can negotiate and win him directly if he pays release clause. I guess we ain't going for Kakare. Like, fuck am I going 91 mil? Do we go for Camavinga then? Just on the backup? I don't think I do. I think we'll just promote from within. Or maybe a Suchek. I don't know how good Romeo Lavia is. I don't want to take a risk on someone I don't know how good he is. Bear with me, guys. My phone's ringing, and whoever's ringing isn't stopping ringing, so I'm going to go check who it is. Sorry about that, lads and ladies. I went all the way downstairs, and it ended up being just one of those scam numbers you can get. What a waste of time. But anyway, I don't remember where I was now. I was going to go for Kakare. And I'm not now, because apparently you can only pay his release clause, which is 91 million. So we won't be getting Kakare, but we do need a CDM. Just as a backup. I don't want Camavinga to be a backup. He deserves to be starting wherever he's at. So I'm thinking maybe Suchek, you know, bit of solid backup. Sorry, I'm breathing heavy because I ran back upstairs. Maybe do we promote from within, perhaps? I really don't know what to do about CDM situation. We don't really need a. Well. What about Özcan? I mean, we can't really scout any further. I'm trying to think of someone's around 80 rated. But like 23, 24 kind of thing. I wonder if there's any like stars in the championship maybe I'm missing out on. Probably not, but might as well have a look. Janelt might be a decent one. Onyeka maybe. I don't really know. Because if I knew the rate he rated, I wouldn't see the ratings, would I? So this might be where the episode gets a bit longer. I'm just trying to figure out who to go for. We just sold James Garner. We don't want someone that low rate. Don't want someone a bit higher. I don't really know if there's anyone that would fit. This might be the one we go for. Is this the Onana that is this the Onana that got a big move in real life? I say a big move. He moved to Everton, but is this who I'm on? I mean, yes, I think it is. I reckon we're just going for him. You know, we don't know much about him. That's the only problem. Danilo Pereira. He's got the right rating, but he's a bit old. Oliver Skip. Nah. I'm just trying to think off the top of my head who we could go for. CDM wise. Well, what Gravenberch? I suppose it'd be quite high now, wouldn't it? I also don't know if it's a CDM. Coop Miners, maybe. If this is a Coop Miners, I think it is, then I'll possibly try and go for it. It isn't. Coop Miners, it's a different Coop Miners I'm thinking of. Isn't it? Is it? Hold on. VAR this. I do think we need a backup for McTominay. I just don't know who it should be. Let's just VAR this. There's only one Coop Miners and it's him. It's this one I'm thinking. I'm thinking of this one. But I don't think he defends. 77 defending. Fuck it, we'll go in for him. I think this is the one I wanted Coop Miners, but it's not that. We'll fuck it. Oh, he's just signed. Ugh. Just for argument's sake, I'm not gonna go for him, but just for argument's sake, what would I have to do? He's not got his rating yet. Oh, nah. He's more of an attacking mid, isn't he? I wonder if we just promote from within as a backup, like a Donny or a Bellingham. What are the defensive stats? Bear me. We'll just take a look at the home squad for now. What are the defensive stats looking like for Donny and or Bellingham? Donny 75, Bellingham's is 77. But I see him as more of a playmaker rather than a sit backer. If anything, I see Donny as more of a sit backer. Donny's got more. Wait, if Donny has more shooting than defending, and Bellingham has more defending than shooting, then I'll do it the other way around. Yeah, I think we're gonna convert Jude to a CDM. He's got high work rates, so it won't affect him too much. I don't think it should take too long. 102 weeks. I think we just use Bellingham and Donny really. Bellingham will put on a defensive plan. We'll just switch between those if we absolutely need to. See, there's no shot he's at his potential. Fuck off, is he at his potential? Oh man, I refuse to believe it. Bellingham might have been a bust, ladies and gents. I'm not gonna lie. Bellingham might not have worked out the way I wanted him to. The injury might have fucked his career. Well, Stamina Scott's still going to be playing the majority of the games. It's just someone who needs to step in on the odd occasion, so... I don't really know. But anyway, we'll focus on deadline day. I don't think we're going to sign anyone. We will be selling some people if we get the offers in for the people I want to sell. But we aren't going to sign anyone, I don't think, at this point. I think we're Gucci. Martial's left Spurs to go to Marseille. We're not getting a lot of... we're not getting any offers, actually, coming in. Which is concerning, because I needed some of the players to bloody go to clear out the squad a little bit, but... ain't happening. Well, no more deals from either side of the fence. Selling or buying for Manchester United. Let's take a look at what all the teams have done. There might be some big moves, there might be some no moves for some clubs. Taking a look at Arsenal, Brozovic, Alaba and Latomba coming in for a combined 102.3 million. And going out is Guendouzi, Bellerin and Patino for a combined 88.35 million. Before we do go any further, I'm kind of intrigued about Guendouzi. Would he be a good CDM? I know we can't get him now, but would he be a CDM in this game? Matteo Guendouzi. I think he would work there, to be honest. It might have been a signing we could have done if I'd thought about it earlier, but... we'll just do it within the club. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. If McTominay gets injured, then we're fucked. But anyway, taking a look at the other deals then. Aston Villa, Arsenal. No, Aston Villa. I did read Arsenal. Aston Villa, Newhouse, Koulibaly, and Konate all coming in for a combined 175 million. St. Just and Cons are going out for a combined 63.3 million. We also have Anthony Elanga, Soyuncu, and Williams all going to Brighton for 113.2 million. I don't know how, and I still don't know to this day. I'll never know how we got 75 million for Anthony Elanga, but we did. Veltman, Bertarami, Seferovic, and Mittelstadt will go out for a combined 51 million. For Burnley, Worrell, Rico, Ritsos, Roger, and St. Just all coming for 33.2 million. They've bolstered their defence, and it showed when we played them. They have sold Nathan Collins for 18.9 million. For Chelsea, they brought in Sa, Bremer, and David for a combined 129.9 million, but they've gone on a big fire sale. Rahman, Almeida, Ben Yedder, Gallagher, and Rudiger, and possibly even more, go for a combined profit of 147.6 million. As for Crystal Palace, they signed Mata. That might be Juan Mata. I don't fucking know. They signed Coop Miners, the bastards. Wissa, Vinya, and Alexandre. Possibly more signings as well, but a combined 87.7 million spent, and a Teze leaving for 22.3 million. As for Everton, Trossard, Foyt, Ben Yedder, Gallagher, and Azpilicueta, they've raided fucking Chelsea. 109 million spent by Everton. 100.7 million out though. Allen, Keane, Gordon, and Holgate leave the club. For Leeds, they've spent small and sold big. They might actually go down with the amount they've done here. 7.9 spent. Perez, Danilic, I don't know. Correa as well. 7.9 million spent. 144.4 million sold. Melier, Rongier, Koch, Firpo, and Llorente along those. There might be more than that if they're selling that much. Leicester have spent 106.9 million. It's worked out for them fucking already. Melier coming in. Christensen, Cabrais, and Dodu as the 106.9 million that Leicester spent. 87.2 million profit from Fofana and Pereira. As for Liverpool, Mayer, Muller, and Campos coming in for 98.1 million combined. On the way out are Koke, Robertson, and Konate for a combined 169.2 million. As for Manchester City, they've not brought anyone in. They don't feel like they need anyone after finishing third, I guess. But they have sold Alexander Isak for 92.1 million profit. As for Manchester United, we've not really needed to do exceptional amount, but we did what we needed to do, I think. Benzema, Donnarumma, Muller, and Lacroix all coming in. Lacroix coming in for 175.35 million. On the way out, we have got Alanga, Garner, Hardley, Levitt, and Williams. I was hoping it'd be more, but not to be. 98.75 million profit there. Destin Holgate coming for Newcastle, 45.6 million. And out for Newcastle is Nunez and Woodman. That's not Darwin Nunez, just for the record. 44.6 million for the Newcastle side. For Sheffield United, they've spent 23.4 million. Mustafi, Keller, Dardai, and Fujimoto all coming in. They've not sold anyone. Southampton have bought Jacobs, Otto, and Torre for a combined 20.1 million, and they have sold Perot, Armstrong, Morelos, and Walker Peters for a combined 94.6 million. As for Spurs, they've spent big and sold little. Pedri, Hummels, and Beretta all in for Spurs, 174.7 million. Pedri making a big part of that spending. Martial will leave for 24 million. As for West Brom, Van der Voort, Hadji, and Kornilenko all coming in for 48.2 million, and no sales for West Brom. As for Wolves, I believe this is the final team. I've actually skipped West Ham. Dummit. Why have they said Dummit? Dummit, Kantia, and Kim Min-jae coming in for 35.4 million, and they've sold Zuma and Christensen for a combined 65.3 million. As for Wolves, the final team, Carlson, Ramos, and Trapp all coming into Molineux, 57.2 million, and 25 million for Jose Sa on the profit. Now, I forgot that Bournemouth actually comes before Arsenal. I'm so used to Arsenal being first, I didn't read the Bournemouth list, so I apologise, Bournemouth fans. Kude, Musa, King, Bochnovic, and Brobby all coming in for a combined 35.9 million, and they haven't sold anyone. Over $1 billion spent today. And we move in to the European Championship qualifiers. Take a look at the USCAL monthly report before we do move into simming this game. This could go over an hour, to be fair. We haven't got nearly the amount of departures I would have liked, but we could try again in January for some of these players. I think Susar needs to be called up ASAP. He could maybe be a backup for Scott McTominay in maybe cup games. He looks decent. Transfer window's closed. But before we go any further, Ukraine in the European Championship qualifiers. I'm just going to save here so we don't lose any Man United progress. I will save twice sometimes when we have 2 games. But we do have a game here against Ukraine. It might be quite difficult, but I don't really mind because we're already in the Euros as it is. I'm just trying to figure out. We'll give Cal. You know what? We'll give. What age are you, Cal? It's 21.76 rated. We'll give you a chance, la. Might not work out for a long time, but we'll give him a chance. And Kyriakidou as well as the other one I was considering. We'll leave it at that for now, and we'll sim the match. We're doing the visual sim. We're not doing a quick sim, just in case it goes to shit. See what we get.
And the match is underway. Yaremchuk. And a good-looking pass. Konstantinos Fortounis. Well, far from the ideal pass. Stepanenko. Yaremchuk. Well, potential danger. Just the clearance that was called.
I am watching, by the way. I'm also texting just while I can. But I am watching. I'm paying attention too.
Close down the shot.
It doesn't really matter what results we do get, but I would like to end top of the group if possible.
Great block again. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Oh, nice ball over the top to chase. And they bought. And a goal! Now they have their opener.
Chatsi Giovannis leads for Greece, and it looks like we will go through top of the group.
So
France have already played at 7th, so we just need to win here. We could quick sim the last one, but where's the fun in that?
Space afforded him. Fine cross into
After
the
this, we will
middle.
read the biggest transfers from the summer window, and then we'll end the episode. Isn't there a little long one here? I can't cut a little long one. That doesn't make any sense, but you get what I mean.
Tsimikas. Bouchalakis. Well, the attacking options appear. And it's
Can we get a second? We do.
Swap the doctor order.
Yakimakis, the Euro Championship qualifier, top scorer, at least within our group anyway. I don't know how the other groups
Well, a
would look,
second goal
but he
for
has
them
been a
here.
fucking weapon. be so fun playing the Euros. See where I get to. It'll be the last hurrah for this.
Well, couldn't find a teammate, unfortunately. And a throw in to come. Sigankov. Really a very poor ball. Mantalos. And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save.
We are all
Well,
over Ukraine here.
Back. Opportunity. Oh, he saved it well.
We are absolutely dominating.
At
At least something's going right somewhere.
Played in. Well, pretty straightforward for the keeper, you've got to say.
Half time. Chelsea Giovannis and Giacomakis have got us a 2-0 lead.
The two teams have switched around and are ready now for the second half. Well, they keep passing away. Takes the shot. Well, the bar can be the goalkeeper's best friend. Cleared away comprehensively.
We are all over them. It's comprehensive at this point. We'll sit it out just to enjoy it, but we are different gravy. We actually could be very good contenders, underdogs, dark horses for the Euros, you know. Ukraine do have one back. I got a little ahead of myself. Yaremchuk does bag.
So on with the action, and 3-1 the scoreline at the moment. Mikola Shaparenko, body on the line. Mantalos, Konstantinos Fortounis. They're getting the ball forward. Crossing opportunity. Tsimikas. He cuts it back. Can he finish this? Oh yes, a goal! Exactly what they were looking for.
Well, I mean, it's over now. If it wasn't before, we have absolutely torn Ukraine a new one. I don't know what's going right, but I like it. We can even beat France.
Stepanenko.
Correct, that was before I took over, but still, we beat them again, or we drew to them at least, if I remember correctly.
Well, they couldn't take advantage of the chance. Determined defending.
But we have been very good in this game, it looks like. I don't know how good we've been because I can't see the actual physical gameplay, but I would assume because we are destroying, would be a wise assumption to make.
A chance for them to provide a test in the form of a corner. He might be able to profit from the wide position. Sends it back.
A wise man once said, let's
And
go
the
fucking
upshot of
Greece.
that is offside.
Well, he needed to look elsewhere because the flag was always going to go up.
And everyone
Petros
agreed and
Mantalos.
cheered that day.
Chatsigiovannis. Manolas. Anastasios Bakasetas. 5 minutes left.
We're running the show at this point. We're just putting on a show for the fans that came this far.
Well, they pulled one back, but perhaps a bit too late.
Yaremchuk does get another one, but it's too little, too late.
This evening. So the current scoreline 4-2.
Forward to the good here. And we're looking at full value for it as well. A lot of Ukrainian fans unhappy with the result, but the Greeks will be joyful because we've confirmed Euros now. I mean, I think it was confirmed already, but we're definitely 100%, definitely going to be in the Euros. We do have Sweden to go as well. Premier League Player of the Month shortlist for August as well. Take a look at this. Excuse me, where are my Man United players? We've got a couple of players from each club here. Foden from Manchester City, Diaz from Liverpool, Luis Felipe from Crystal Palace, and then Broyat from Chelsea. I don't see any Bruno Fernandes there, but I suppose he didn't perform really against Leicester, so I guess we'll allow it. We've got Sweden left, and we'll start that. That'll be the start of next episode. Let's take a look at the Premier League table. before we read out the biggest transfers of the summer. I think we might have had the biggest transfer. Remember, serves me correct. Taking a look then at the Premier League to end off today. We are down to 7th after that loss against Leicester. They go up into 2nd. Fair fucks to them. They were very good. And we just realised I was happy to be against Palace, but they're the only team that's won all 3 games. Jesus Christ. It doesn't get easier, does it? I thought it might be easier, but no. Fucking hell. This season's been weird so far. Arsenal won yet. Arsenal are 19th without a win. This season's all upside down. It'll obviously balance out, but at the moment it's all over the joint. But the biggest, Luis Felipe as well, gets August Player of the Month award for anyone who's interested. But the biggest transfer moves in the summer will be about to be revealed to you. We'll read down to about, I don't know, 50 million because there might be some massive ones here for ages. But the biggest one out the window belonged to us, Gianluigi Donnarumma, moving from PSG to Manchester United for 142.5 million. Just behind us is Pedri, making the move from Barcelona to Spurs for 141.9 million. And we have Jules Koundé moving from Sevilla to Roma for 104.6 million. Following that will be Alexander Isak going from Manchester City to Wolfsburg for 92.1 million. We then got Rhythm is a Dancer, Anthony Elanga. Somehow, I don't know how, please don't ask questions. We managed to sell him for 75 million. Somehow his value is 50 million. We got 75 million for Brighton for him. What a fucking bit of business from us. That's almost like Harry Maguire at 80 million that we got scammed out of all those years ago. Patrick Schick leaving Leverkusen to join Juventus for 71.9 million. Antonio Rudiger to join Real Madrid from Chelsea. 71.2 million for that transfer. Daniel Malin leaving Borussia Dortmund for Atletico Madrid for 68.1 million. Andy Robertson going from Liverpool to Juventus for 66.9 million. I think I will go down to 50 million and let the rest. I'll just scroll through the rest to end off the episode. Matteo Guendouzi going from Arsenal to Inter Milan for 66.7 million. Tammy Abraham leaving Roma to go to Leverkusen for 64.9 million. Didn't Isak also go to? Oh no, Isak went to Wolfsburg. Oh, it was Schick that left Leverkusen, and Abraham was a replacement. Florian Neuhaus leaving Barcelona for Aston Villa, 63.4 million. From Barcelona to Birmingham, that's what I always say. Ibrahima Konate also making a big money move from Liverpool to Aston Villa for 62.7 million. He's looking quite decent as well. Jonathan David going from Lille to Chelsea for 62.4 million. Andre Silva going from Leipzig to Milan for 60.9 million. Gerard Moreno will leave Villarreal to go to Inter Milan, 59.3 million. Charles de Ketelaere leaving Leipzig for Borussia Dortmund, 58.4 million. A striker I may have signed if I've not already signed Aussie man. Maier leaving Stade Ronaldo, his first name. Lovro Maier leaving Stade Rennais for Liverpool, 56.6 million. That transfer cost. Nabil Fekir going from Betis to Atalanta for 54.9 million. Wesley Fofana going from Leicester to Lille, 50.9 million. What's his rating? He still don't know his rating yet. And I think maybe one of the last ones here. And a couple more. Rodrigo de Paul going from Bayern Munich, or going from Atletico to Bayern Munich, I should say. 50.5 million for him. Moise Kean leaving Everton for Villarreal for an exact 50 million. And we'll let the rest be scrolled through because it could take a while. I won't see if there's any surprise ones. Koulibaly. Fair enough. Aston Villa meaning business. Esby Cons is gone. Coop Miners was looking for him. Conor Gallagher, 45.5 million. Not too bad. Giovanni Reina is what I would look at if I didn't need if I needed a cam, but I don't, which is good enough. David Alaba from Real Madrid to Arsenal. Vindal as well, maybe one I looked at earlier on. As we go down here, Kakare, yeah, he just went to Valencia. Fuck's sake, if we'd been a little quicker. And also his release cost was 91 million, so fuck that. But those are the biggest. Calvin Phillips has moved from Leeds to Paris on deadline day. That's not what I expected to see. But ladies and gentlemen, that will wrap up another action-packed episode of the Manchester United career mode. We may be doing bad in the Premier League, losing 3-0 to Leicester, but we won 4-2 in our Euro qualifier against Ukraine. Up next episode, we will obviously do the visual sim of our Euro qualifier, can't speak, against Sweden. And then we will play the game at Selhurst Park against Crystal Palace, who at the moment, I can't believe I'm saying this, undefeated and top of the league at the moment. So I'm very concerned, I can't lie. And then for the double upload for Sunday, it will be Juventus at home, Old Trafford. And then Liverpool will also be played at Old Trafford in the league. That'll be a big game early on this season. Both teams haven't had the greatest of starts, but it could get worse for one team. I just want to see what Liverpool are before I head off here, because I do not remember. Where are Liverpool? 8th. Okay, so they've won 1 and drawn 2. I've won 2 and lost 1. Okay, yeah, you know what? It's not too bad. It'll be an interesting one when we get around to it. But up first, we do have Palace. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. I'll see you next time. We'll take on the league leaders at Selhurst Park. Did I save over? I'm just going to make sure. I didn't. I'm going to do it again. Well, I didn't save over after the international game. But that is going to do it for this one. I'll see you very, very soon for the next.